Ridge, I love you. Don't let this come between us.
It already has come between us.
No, this was about Will.
It's about my wife being drawn in by this vindictive idiot.
It was nothing like that.
You had secret meetings with Bill. You're supporting him.
Okay, so I made a bad mistake. One that I knew you wouldn't like. But I didn't want to fight about it. I didn't want to argue with you. So please, please tell me you're not going to let this ruin our marriage.
We'll make sure Will gets the VIP treatment. I mean, I want him in the locker room, meeting Gurley, meeting Goff, autograph ball, jersey, the whole bit. Ah, yes, well, he is right in front of me. Taking Will to the game this weekend.
Nice. Yeah, that sounds like a good time.
Yeah, it's going to be cool.
Good. Well, I'm glad that I caught you in a great mood, because there's some news.
What do you got?
I think it's time for me to get back to work.
Ha ha! Great!
At Forrester Creations.
Wyatt's back? That's great news.
Yeah, it is.
Well, it should, really help with Forrester's social media campaigns. I'm sure Sally's thrilled. Bill, maybe not so much.
Yeah, Bill should stay the hell out of it.
Did I say something wrong? Look, Steffy, I know that things have been tense between us, but I still want to believe that we're on the same team here.
Hope, it's not about you. It's about your mother.
You're going back to Forrester?
Well, yeah, they needed a social media manager.
You would rather work in middle management at that freaking dress farm than here alongside your dad building this empire. You could have come back, Wyatt. We talked about it.
I know you think that sounds like a compliment or an olive branch or something, but considering how things ended here, I'm not anxious to come rushing back.
You're a Spencer. This is your family business.
I know that, Dad, but right now, Forrester feels like the right fit for me. And Steffi, she gave me an offer that I couldn't refuse.
So you have an issue with my mom?
Okay, I shouldn't have said anything.
No, why did you? Like, if there's something going on with my mom, I would like to know about it.
Steffi saw Bill kiss me. Now, I am not denying it, and I am not excusing it. But it was on his initiative, not mine. I'm sorry, Ridge. I am. I know that's not good enough. But I'm sorry for disappointing you, and I'm sorry for not being completely open and honest with you. But I didn't turn to Bill. I didn't. That's not what was happening.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Any other man, I think maybe I could have seen past it, but Bill Spencer, really? You want to risk everything that we have for him?
Why don't you just answer the question?
I don't want to argue about this, Hope.
No, I don't want to either.
Okay, so let's drop it.
You're obviously upset with my mother for some reason. I mean, you're upset enough that you don't even want to talk about it.
If we're gonna get along, we can't get involved in our parents' problems.
So it has to do with my mother and Ridge. Is he thinking of dropping my line? Is that why you don't want to tell me?
What? No, it's not about you. It's Brooke. All she talks about is that my father and her are destined to be together, but how many times has she walked away from him?
I see. So they're having problems?
You don't want to know.
You can't blame my mom, Steffi, for supporting me, or my marriage, or my line, or being proud of her history with Ridge. Look, I know she can come off strong, but she's acting out of love. I mean, she means well. She's just following her heart.
Are you serious? Stop defending her. You think that's romantic? That she follows her heart. It's sick. I walked in on your mom in my office. She was with Bill. They were kissing.
Stay on the bottom rung of the ladder. I'm not going to argue about it.
Okay, fine. Are you accepting my decision or not?
I think it's ridiculous, but yeah, I accept it. What?
You're accepting my decision. You're letting me live my own life. What is going on here?
I'm trying to be a better father, Wyatt. Now that I have the chance.
Earlier you said you were taking Will to the game. Suddenly, Katie's fine with this?
Katie's no longer enforcing the custody agreement.
What?
She's letting me see Will whenever I want. I mean, there are certain stipulations, but yeah.
Dad, that's great. Like, you must be, well, yeah, you're upbeat and everything. But what happened? I don't, what made her change her mind?
Well, it's not what, Wyatt. It's who. It was Brooke. It was all Brooke.
I don't blame you for being hurt. But my heart belongs to you, Ridge. And it always will. I just met with Bill to talk about the case. That's all.
That's all, huh?
Yeah, I didn't lie to you about where I was.
You have to lie to me because I didn't ask you. Didn't think I had to. I didn't think you were with my worst enemy plotting against your sister.
Nobody was plotting anything. And Bill wasn't trying to pursue me. He was desperately trying to hang on to his son.
He was trying to rope you in so you would help him because he knew it would cause a problem with us.
No, it doesn't have to. I wasn't supporting Bill to oppose you. I was doing what I thought was right.
And you thought keeping secrets from me was the right thing to do.
We kept secrets from each other. Look, I should have said something. I know that. I should have said something the minute I first met with Bill. I should have cut off contact with him the first time he tried to kiss me. I know how much you hate him, but I didn't think about what I'd be risking. I was thinking about what was right for Will. I grew up in a family without a father. And I asked myself over and over, was it me? Was it my fault? And I don't want Will growing up like that, or feeling that way. So yes, maybe that clouded my judgment. And Bill and Katie, they weren't communicating, so I thought I could step in and bridge that gap. And I knew you wouldn't be happy about it. But never in a million years did I ever think it would cause this kind of rift between us. Don't let this divide us. I love you. Please tell me you can forgive me. Please.
No. My mom wouldn't kiss Bill.
What, you think I'm lying?
I mean, you obviously saw something, and it might have looked like they were kissing, but it probably wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
This doesn't make any sense. My mom loves your dad. And they have been as strong and committed as they have ever been. I mean, look how they dealt with their differing points of view with my marriage and the tension at work with my line and even Katie and Will. I mean, it wasn't easy, but they got through it and they're fine now. And besides, my mom knows how Ridge feels about Bill. I mean, there's nobody he hates more.
Hope I'm telling the truth. Why do you think I'm so angry with Brooke? I saw it with my own eyes. Brooke was in Bill's arms. They were kissing.
My mother and Bill Spencer.
I'm grateful to Katie. I mean, it was her decision.
So never mind what the judge says. You get full
I
access.
never should have gone to the judge in the first place. Brooke and I agreed on that from the beginning. She was in my corner from the start, Wyatt.
Huh.
You know, Brooke went to see Katie, tried to talk her out of the custody hearing. Obviously, she wasn't successful. And when the judge ruled against me, I thought I was dead in the water.
Right.
But Brooke didn't give up. She went to see Katie again, and I don't know what she said, but something clicked.
Something she said made her change her mind.
Brooke never doubted my love for Will or my importance in his life.
Yeah. It's just funny. I didn't realize you two were that close again. Hope and I always joked that no one ever really gets over her mother. Is that what this is?
Rich, look at me. We can get through this. Our commitment is stronger than any mistake we've ever made. We've proven that to each other over and over again. Please tell me that you believe that. You know I don't love Bill. You know that. You're the only man I have ever loved. The only man I will always love. Okay, what Steffi saw was wrong. She saw Bill kiss me, but I didn't do that. Bill did. It was his mistake. I was not disloyal. And why would I be? I wouldn't do that to myself. I wouldn't do that to you. I wouldn't do that to our marriage or our family. I didn't tell you about communicating with Bill because I didn't want to have this kind of tension between us. I mean, yes, we've had arguments here and there. I mean, we were fighting about our daughters here in the office, but we worked through that, Ridge. We got past it. And we've been happy for the most part. I just need you to know how precious you are to me. And when I said my vows to you, I meant them. These are the only arms that I want to have around me. The only lips I ever want to kiss me. And you said in your vows that I was your shining star. I am your shining star. Please, please don't turn away from me now.
I don't understand. Why would Bill do that?
You're upset with Bill?
No, I'm just trying to figure out how this could happen.
Your mom let it happen.
No, you're wrong. My mom and Ridge are happy. My mom doesn't want Bill.
She testified for him at the custody hearing.
Well, you know, like you, she was concerned about Will. What a court battle would do to him, how it would affect him. Believe me, there's nothing going on with my mom and Bill.
Okay, well, my father thinks that Bill's trying to ignite something.
What?
Yeah. My father spoke against him at the custody hearing. So
No,
Bill
Ridge knows about the kiss.
Yeah, of course he does. I told him.
And how did he react?
He's furious, and he has every right to be. Brooke knows how my father feels about Bill. I just don't know if he's going to get past it this time.
I'll always care about Brooke, Wyatt. And she went to the mat for me.
I thought her testimony was subpoenaed.
That was a legal formality. Brooke wanted to testify. Look, none of that matters. I mean, it's what she did behind the scenes, talking to Katie. I mean, she didn't have to do that, but she did it anyway, even at the risk of upsetting Katie and that poser.
So I'm guessing Ridge didn't know how in the middle of it she was.
No, Brooke and I talked about it. We thought it was best not to say anything, given how much he despises me.
So when you mean behind the scenes, you mean behind Ridge's back, correct?
Well, what choice did she have, Wyatt? I mean, if she told Ridge, who knows how he'd react?
I haven't forgotten what we mean to each other. Or what it took to get here. But secrets, Logan. Secrets are gonna derail us.
I know. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, too. Because after all this time, there's still things we don't share with each other, still things we can't talk about.
I guess if I talked about them, we could be avoiding all of this, right? The judge, Bill, mean, we both just really wanted to do the right thing and do what was best for Will.
It was what's best for Will, yes. But it was about his father, too, because you know how I feel about him. Spencer has done things to me, to my family, to you. Steffi. He destroyed her life. Look what he did. He did to his own sons. I try to stop him, but you can't stop someone like that. Because he just keeps getting lower. There's no bottom to his madness. I know you regret what happened. I've done things that I regret. Made mistakes that could have destroyed us. But you forgave me. I don't doubt the love you have for me, and don't ever doubt the love I have for you. You are my light. You're my shining star. And I don't... It scares me so much to think that someone could take that away from me. Because I would never find my way home. Don't ever let anyone take that light away. Promise me.
Okay.
Can't ever let that happen again. You understand that, right? Don't let him anywhere near you.
I won't.
I just don't think I'd have the strength to forgive this.